Let's talk about your fucking diet. Yeah, you like that little intro video with the shades? Yeah, pretty awesome. But thank you guys for tuning in on this video. Again, Coach Steve from FlexLX here, coming at you, trying to talk to you a little bit more about the nutrition side in terms of, fitness. There's a lot of people that are finally hitting up the gyms now that they're open, that are looking to, cut down their quarantine 20s. It was kind of rough for them, so now they're looking to hit the gyms and lose all of that weight that they gained during the lockdown, which is totally fine. If you're new to fitness and working out and diets and all of that stuff, you can go online, type up in Google the different types of diets that's out there. The issue is that there's like over 1 million, and when you start looking at all the different diets and what they're trying to do for you, it can get really confusing. And this is the reason why a lot of people tend to have issues when they're looking to lose weight. What I mean about this is, if you look online, you type in diets, there's 1 million of them that pop up. You have Atkins diet, you have the zone diet, ketogenic or the keto diet, vegetarian or the vegan diet. You have the Mediterranean diet, the Weight Watchers diet, beach diet types of diets where you're only looking at the sun or eating the air or drinking water diets where you're just cutting out certain macronutrients like your proteins, carbs, or fats diets where, I don't even know, I could probably just make up one where you're just eating the dirt and taking in the nutrients diet. Like, it's crazy. So you get the gist. You get the gist that there's all these different types of diets that's out there. And the thing is that most of these actually work, except for like the sun, air, or water, or the one I had mentioned about eating dirt diet. Don't do it. It's terrible. It's terrible for your body. It's not going to be good. You're not going to get the nutrition. Just stop. Just don't even think about doing those things. I mean, it's crazy. But if you're into that stuff, then this isn't the video for you, and you should probably reach out for a counselor or something. I'm joking, kind of, not. All of these diets have, like I had mentioned, one or two things in common, which is the reason why you're losing weight in the first place. But before I actually start anything up, what I want you to understand is, why are there so many diets anyways? I mean, if all of these diets have a ton and like thousands or millions of people that are constantly doing these and losing weight, but you see that I listed off like what, 10, 15 different types of diets. Like, there's so many different ones out there. Why are all of them working? Well, it's pretty simple. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to the chalkboard so that way you guys can kind of follow along. All right, guys. So here's the thing, right? I want you to ask yourself, why is there so many different types of diets out there, especially if they work? And the reason for that is because of the plan that they actually have in place, right? So, there's a plan. There is a plan in place. And you know what that plan is? That plan is all about a caloric deficit. That is it. That is the only reason why they have 1 million different types of diets out there in order for you to lose weight. Now, I mean, I can get into all the different reasons as far as why certain diets are better than other ones out there, but the issue is just that this is how you start losing weight. You don't necessarily have to change up your whole diet in order for you to be successful in the weight loss journey that you're looking to accomplish. A lot of people, they think, oh man, I gotta cut out my carbs or fats or protein, and then all of a sudden I just, I gotta eat, instead of white bread, I just have to eat wheat bread, or instead of drinking soda, maybe, soda's that terrible. But what a lot of people don't understand is just the fact that, like, you don't necessarily have to cut out every single thing that you're doing. So like, let's talk about the keto diet. In case many people aren't familiar with this, with the keto diet talks about changing up one of your macronutrients, right? So macronutrients broken down into 3 different things. You have your carbs, you have your fats, and you have your proteins, right? So the whole idea with this keto diet is to utilize fats as your main energy source. And in order to do that, you have to cut out your carbs. All right, you go into something that's called ketosis. And in order to do that, you really have to limit down how many carbs that you're doing. So what I'm here to talk to you is the reason why this is working for a lot of people. If you're cutting out your carbs, which is like your breads, your potatoes, French fries, you know, all that stuff. Pretty much everything has like some sort of carbs in it. Then you're eating only fats and proteins. So they tell you that you can literally eat a ton of stuff. You don't have to count your calories. You just have to eat this stuff here, right? Now, mind you, I mean, shit, if you can replace all the carbs that you're eating for fats and proteins, fantastic. Well, what you're gonna find out is that you're already gonna be hitting a calorie deficit. There's no doubt about that. But anyways, I digress in this type of situation. What is it, right? So you see this, and then obviously you're probably thinking, what is a caloric deficit? Well, the definition on Wikipedia, because you know that's a very trusted website. What it is any shortage of calories consumed relative to the amount of calories required for maintenance of current body weight. So surplus is when you have taken in more calories than your body actually needs in order to burn. So because you're not consistently burning, you know, all the calories and all the food that you've been taking in, it's gonna end up happening is that it's gonna stick on you. You're gonna end up getting heavier, you're gonna end up gaining fat. Calorie deficit means that you're burning more calories than you're taking in throughout the day, which leads to weight loss, okay? Pretty simple when you start thinking about that. So that's the idea when it comes down to a diet. So here's the thing, you can easily lose weight if you're just eating toast and water. The issue is that you're gonna be lethargic, you're gonna be exhausted. What's gonna end up happening is that your metabolism is gonna slow way down because now your body is so accustomed to that type of diet that you're eating. And then what ends up happening? That's not a lifestyle change. That's not something that you're gonna be able to do your whole entire life. You're eating toast and water and then you're like, shit, I'm done with this sucks. And you're drinking soda and, you know, ham and cheese sandwiches every 10, 20 minutes. What's gonna end up happening is that you're gonna gain even more weight than what you had originally lost, which is just gonna be terrible for you. So we don't want this. We don't want to slow down your metabolism. We don't want you to have to change up every single thing that's out there. You want to create a lifestyle change for yourself that deals around a caloric deficit. And in order to do that, you have to figure out how much food you're eating throughout the week or a couple of weeks and find out what your caloric intake is right now and then change it. And now I'm not trying to tell you to change it all the way down, right? Because if you start eating only 1,000 calories throughout the day, yeah, you're gonna lose weight, but you're gonna feel lethargic, you're not gonna have a lot of energy, you're just gonna feel like crap. But we don't want you to feel like crap. So what you wanna do is change things little by little. You wanna change anywhere from 250 calories or to 500 if you're feeling frisky. So these are like the sweet spots. This is daily. This is what you want to do. Find out what your average intake is of calories throughout the day and then start minimizing them. 250 to 500 calories a day. Start lowering it that much and then what you realize is that you're going to start losing the weight that you need to. So start with 250 and then if you find out that that's not working after, you know, checking things out after the week, then start increasing little by little. You don't want to change it all the way down to 1,000 to 1,500 calories or anything crazy like that because again, we're trying to make a lifestyle change. We're trying to find out a good diet for you specifically. So many people are out there that aren't able to follow the keto diet or the carnivore diet or any of that stuff. So what you have to realize is that you have to change things specifically towards what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're eating. So, just to recap, the plan is a caloric deficit, which means that you're burning more calories than you're taking in throughout the day. And how are you doing that? figuring out what your average calories are that you've been consuming and lowering it anywhere from 250 first, and then trying to change it up to a maximum of around 500. If you have to go a little bit more, again, it really depends on how much you're eating throughout the day. But again, we don't want that to go too substantial because then your metabolism is going to slow down. We want to make a lifestyle change for you. We want you to be able to consume this type of food and this type of diet your whole entire life, and then realizing, hey, if you're getting into fitness, you want to gain more muscle, increasing your macronutrients, which I don't want to get into today. But if you guys did like this video and you did learn a little bit of something as far as nutrition and not having to change everything up, and you're interested to learn a little bit about muscle building or just macros in general, let me know. I would love to do a video about it. If you guys found this video very entertaining and learned a lot, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. That would help us out a lot. You know, here at FlexLX, we're trying to spread the word about our business online. We're trying to do a lot of online programming, talking a bit more about nutrition and all that stuff. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to come out with an app that you guys can follow along to, so that way you can look at different types of meals, great, phenomenal meals that Rodney actually ended up coming out with, where he has like a pizza for like 300 calories, like something crazy like that, for foods that you can enjoy and eat and utilize it for your lifestyle change and still be in a caloric deficit while you're eating foods that you like. So that's the important part, right? Make sure you're eating the foods that you still like, so that way you're not annoyed for eating crap or good foods, that you're still able to eat the foods that you always like. Because, I mean, dude, yeah, sure, it's an energy source, but what's food if you can't like it? Like, that would suck. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys soon.